Welcome back to Yvette's View, where we continue to vibe high on good high vibrations. And this is episode 10, and it's entitled For Once in My Life. And I'm grateful to be able to have a for once in my life, right? For once in my life, I finally chose me. I finally chose to put the mask on my face first. And it really does feel good to love yourself fully and to look out for yourself first. Yes, it was beautiful to be able to care for others and take care of others, but when you put yourself on the back burner, or when you put yourself last, or secondary, or second thought, it doesn't really fare well for you overall. I'm grateful that I learned that lesson through this journey and came at the right time when it was supposed to. That's the way I'm perceiving it at this moment and at this time, because it all worked out for me. I used to think I was really selfish when I was a lot younger too. And because I was the only girl and I am a certified daddy's girl, I didn't have to really share anything with anyone because I'm the only girl and I had two brothers, so they had to share. I didn't. And I was spoiled, and I don't even mind saying that or bragging about that because I knew I had a dad. And I love that song that the Clips made, "The Birds Don't Sing." When I listen to that song, when I hear Malice talk about, damn, he had a dad, I can identify so much with that statement, because I had a daddy that didn't mind or would never complain about what he had to do to make sure his family was taken care of. And I took a lot of that on as well, even as a daddy's girl, because again, I was the one that would, if he couldn't or wouldn't or asked me to, I'll say that, if he asked me to help someone in the family, then I would. Especially my brothers. I helped them out a lot. I ran to their rescue a lot, but for once in my life, that time is done. I don't have to do that anymore. I don't need to do that anymore. I don't feel the need to do that anymore. And of course, they don't need me to do that anymore. And I'll say they probably didn't need me to do it in the first place. A lot of times I took a lot of stuff on myself, but for once in my life now, all that I've done for my blood family, I have turned that mirror around and it is all on me. I'm showing up for myself. I'm loving myself. I'm putting the mask on myself first. And for once in my life, I'm really depending on my intuition, depending on my gut feeling, what it tells me and what spirit will tell me as well. For once in my life, it's me. And for once in my life, I have to actually do this. I have to actually do the work. where there were some things I necessarily didn't have to do. My dad would take care of certain things for me. I could always call on him. I could depend on him. He was the foundation in my life. He was the constant. He was the one that I knew what come rain, come shine. He's going to be the constant. And now I have to make sure that I'm the constant in my life. So for once in my life, I've chosen me. For once in my life, it's all about me. And the reason I say that is because it's not even in a selfish way, but it is a selfish way because my mental, my spiritual, and my physical are very important. And I have put them in high priority. I put my mental, I put my physical and my spiritual life ahead of anyone else first. And that is the best thing I can do for not just myself, but it's for anyone that's around me, anyone that has an experience with me. They will be able to get the best of who I am. And when I thought about making myself a priority so that I can be the best me that I can be, it's going to be better for anyone else and everyone else. So that's why I knew once my life changed and shifted, it didn't happen right overnight, but I will say that when I started to when I made my first video and I put myself out there, that was something that I was a little uncomfortable with, to the point where I didn't even want to share this with anybody but my close-knit family. And as I said before, that world was so closed. It was so closed off. I wouldn't allow myself to be open for the rest of the world. But all that has changed now. For once in my life, my world has expanded. And for once in my life, I'm more confident in just being who I am. I never had this type of encounter with myself before. And just being able to be in a mind state of freedom. In a mind state of, it's okay for me to be who I am. It's okay for me to take time for myself first, without guilt. It's okay. Once I continue to evolve and elevate, it's only gonna make this world, my new world, get even bigger and broader. And I'll get more experiences and more challenges and taking more chances. I will tell you this about me. I was one who wouldn't take chances. I like to play it safe. I like the sure thing. I wasn't into taking chances. But for once in my life, I am now taking so many more chances than I have ever taken in my life. That for me is huge. I'm taking chances on new interactions and meeting people and not being afraid to talk to different people that I just meet. You know, where at one point I just wouldn't say much because I was tied to this close-knit family. I didn't need anyone else. I didn't need to go out, and now I want to. It's not even a need, it's that I want to. My whole mindset and all of those things have changed. It's shifted. And I owe that all to my daddy, because I see a lot of him in me. I'm doing a lot of the things that he would do, as far as interacting with different people. When he meets people, he's, just very interactive with them. Whereas me, I'm like, I'm gonna let you talk, and then I'll respond maybe, or I'll, keep it. Now I'm chatty Cathy with people I don't even really know. For once in my life, I have chosen me. For once in my life, I get to have the life that I create. I get to have the life that I choose to want to have. For once in my life. And of course, I gotta give credit to, or give a little shout out to Stevie Wonder, because that's one of my favorite songs too. For once in my life, I found someone who needs me. And guess who needs me? Me. I need me. And so with that being said, family, this is going to be it for episode 10. Stay tuned for episode 11 coming soon. And don't forget to always continue to vibe high on good high vibrations. Okay? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a video, and also hit the word all. And with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day, family. Peace.